Welcome to Factopia Secrets, where we unveil hidden truths, explore conspiracy theories, and reveal mind-boggling facts. Join us on an exhilarating journey into the enigmatic world of secrets. Titanic, the tragic voyage and sinking of an iconic ship. The sinking of the RMS Titanic on April 15, 1912, was a devastating tragedy that resulted in the loss of over 1,500 lives. Here is a detailed account of the sinking and the events that unfolded. 1. Collision with the iceberg. At approximately 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, the Titanic, under the command of Captain Edward Smith, struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. The iceberg scraped along the starboard side of the ship, causing damage to multiple compartments below the waterline. The crew on board realized the severity of the situation and quickly began assessing the damage. 2. Compartmentalization and flooding. The Titanic was constructed with a series of watertight compartments designed to contain flooding in the event of a collision. However, the damage caused by the iceberg was more extensive than anticipated, affecting multiple compartments. As water rapidly filled the compartments, the ship's bow started to sink lower into the water. 3. Insufficient lifeboats. The Titanic was equipped with lifeboats, but not enough to accommodate all the passengers and crew on board. The ship was only equipped with 20 lifeboats, which could carry approximately 1,178 people, far fewer than the total number on board. This lack of lifeboats was a result of the prevailing maritime regulations of the time, which were based on the ship's tonnage rather than passenger capacity. 4. Evacuation and chaos. As the severity of the situation became apparent, the crew initiated the evacuation process. The "women and children first" protocol was followed, with priority given to women, accompanied by their children and some male passengers. Lifeboats were launched, but many were not filled to capacity due to a lack of clear communication about the urgency of the situation and the belief that the ship was unsinkable. 5. Communication and distress signals. The Titanic transmitted distress signals using its wireless telegraph system, primarily using Morse code. Several ships, including the RMS Carpathia, responded to the distress signals and rushed to the Titanic's location. However, due to the distance and communication errors, the rescue efforts were delayed, and the Carpathia arrived approximately 2 hours after the Titanic had sunk. 6. Sinking and loss of life. Despite efforts to control the flooding and launch lifeboats, the Titanic's fate was sealed. As the bow of the ship continued to sink, the stern rose into the air, eventually reaching a near vertical angle. At approximately 2:20 a.m. on April 15, 1912, the Titanic broke apart and sank beneath the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The majority of the passengers and crew who were unable to find a place in the lifeboats perished in the frigid sea. 7. Aftermath and lessons learned. The sinking of the Titanic was met with shock and grief worldwide, as news of the disaster spread. Investigations and inquiries were conducted to determine the causes and circumstances surrounding the tragedy. The inquiries resulted in significant changes to maritime safety regulations, including the implementation of the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS, in 1914. The disaster highlighted the need for sufficient lifeboats, improved communication procedures, and enhanced safety measures in ship design and operation. The sinking of the Titanic remains a poignant reminder of the consequences of complacency, the importance of preparedness, and the need to prioritize passenger safety in maritime travel. It continues to serve as a historic event that shaped maritime safety standards and left a lasting impact on the collective memory of the world. We appreciate your feedback. Let us know your thoughts to help us improve. Thank you for being part of the Factopia Secrets community.